Hi there, it's Rob from Woodward Games. Today we're just doing a streaming about Blackout Rugby. Blackout Rugby, and the reason I'm doing it is today is the first day, it's the launch day of this rugby sports management game. It launched today on Steam. It's not even 24 hours old, so I thought I would give it a go. Now, Blackout Rugby, it's obviously about rugby. It's a sports management game. They started with an online browser version game like about 10 years ago. And this is the new, it's like the version 2 of the game, which has a lot more interesting things. The other game I've been playing for 10 years just casually, but today's the launch day, so I thought, okay, I want to show you how I do different things and I set up my team and everything like that. And what this game's about. I love management games. Okay, so here we have, this is like the main grounds. This is your land, your area. So we've got some hotels, you've got an academy, a medical place, your stadium, amenities, club office, and training. Just so you know, this Blackout Rugby game, sports management game, is currently in beta or beta, however you want to call it, which means there could be some bugs and things that appear. It's not like the official 100% we're ready launch. No, it is so people can try it and help the developers get everything going well. I mean, it currently works quite well and it's fun, but there may be little bugs that appear here and there since it's still in beta. Now, I've already been playing this a little, so when you enter into this game for the first time, you'll have a tutorial which says, that helps you saying, this is a stadium, this is what you do, you can upgrade it, you can do this and everything like that. But since I already know how to play the game, I'm just going to show you things how I do it, okay? So that's why you may find it a little different. So you've got all of these different buildings you can upgrade. You can upgrade them because you've got those, what are those, spanner icons next to it. So I'm going to go to the stadium. I want to upgrade that. Now, the stadium at the moment, I've got seatings on the east stand and the west stand. I can upgrade it. This one's going to take a day because I'm already at level 3, or it's going up to level 3. I'm not sure what level it's at. And it will take a day, so I'm just going to wait to do that when I'm not busy. But you can go, for example, I'll show you this really cool trick. So here you have your area, your land. This is this is where you do everything. You click on the left button and it moves from side to side or up and down. But the cool one, the right button, ooh, look at that. It's like a 3D move around and do fun things. I'll show you how upgrading works. I'm gonna go and upgrade my south stand. Let's go around here a little bit more. My south stand, it says, this stand seats 0 fans. Yes, so they all have to sit on the bank here. I want to upgrade that, and you'll notice at the beginning, to upgrade your stands and things like that, it's only going to cost $200, and I have $283,000 or something like that. And it only takes a minute. At the beginning, short times and not much money, and I'm sure as the stadium grows or the different buildings grow, they cost more and they take longer. I'm just going to construct that. Are you sure? Yes. And it's going to take a minute. I'm just going to leave it there. You've got a progress bar. So you have some grounds. This is not just about upgrading buildings and things like that. That's just the thing on the side. You have a squad of players. And your squad of players has lots of different strength, skills, abilities, don't know what to call them. Speed, strength, acceleration, power, agility, endurance, coordination, composure, leadership, scrum, tackling, maul. All of these abilities are for rugby, of course, because you've got line out jumping, line out throwing. And if I go through my different players, that's quite cool. The players change in size and weight and everything like that. You can see how their skills and everything increase. And they've got form and health. You've got your weight here, how heavy they are. Here's a heavy center, okay. Height, how old they are. Their aggression, whether they're timid, conservative, collected, aggressive, psychotic. And look at these, you got stats. If you love stats in these management games, this has loads of statistics. You've got general match plays, seconds played, attacks, tries, trials held up, try assists, clean breaks, defenders beaten, tackles, handling, bad passes, knock on. Look at all of these stats you can get. This is just for the individual player. It's like lineouts won stolen, lineouts lost stolen. Just look at it, and it keeps going and going. And turnovers. Look at all these turnover stats. High ball turnovers won, high ball turnovers lost. Injuries, competition. It's mad. The amount of statistics, if you really want to study your players and see them grow and everything like that. But since I haven't played any games yet, they're all in 0. Manage them. Okay, so this guy has a contract which expires in 27 days. Salary bonus, contract length, open early negotiation. I'm not going to do that. But I have to know that, okay, in 27 days I need to check out his contract. You can sell your player too. I won't click that button. Now you're thinking, but how can I see them, my lineup and everything like that? This is your lineup. This is the best part of the game. You decide which of your players are the best for each position, and see who your opponent has, what type of players they have. You can't see the statistics of their players from memory. You can't. So you got to think by observing the games they've played and everything. And you set up your tactics according to, well, first your players, and then your game plan, your tactics. You've got kicking, short to forwards, long to forwards, the percentages. These are the default settings. These are not my own. I haven't changed these at all. This is what happens, what you see when you first come in. And you've got kickoff reception, drop goals. You've got, so that's a kicking, attack plays, ruck commitment, defense, penalties, line out, and you can decide for each part of the field what you want them to do in their own half, in their half, in the 22. So you look at that, like the kicking is in 0% in their 22, whereas where I'm in my own half, it's at 20%. You can change all of these. For example, in their one, up and under, it's 0%. Kicking, opposition half kicking. If I'm in their half, up and under, no, I don't want to kick. So you can change these. Kick for touch, kick for territory. 50. What do I want to do? You can just change this to however you want. Okay. I don't know where it was. It's here. But I'm not going to play with this just now. Not that I don't mind showing you my tactics. I can show you my tactics later. But it's just going to take me a long time to think about everything. And I want to upgrade my buildings and things like that while it still have time. Okay, so, and you can change players around. So I've got props, whatever, anything interesting. Oh, level 20 center. I've already changed some of these around. So you got the S, which is for the starting lineup. And then you have the B, which is on the bench. And then you've got a couple of guys just sitting around doing nothing, probably playing Xbox or PlayStation or whatever they want. And you've got an area for training. I've already done the training today. I'll show you how it is on another of my teams. So you can train your players, both physical training and technical training with different skills. This is my club, Woodward Games. It has 0 experience points. Everyone that was in the beta or the alpha version and the other version of this game before it was launched on Steam, everything was reset, so everyone starts right now from 0. Now, this game, if you're into rugby, is most likely to be one of the most popular online rugby management games out there. So I recommend starting to play it now so you can build up your team and everything like that. You see here, I started this version 2 years ago. That's because I was on the alpha version, like 2 years ago on a cell phone, and it was very buggy, lots of problems and things like that. And it's taken 2 years of planning and design and preparation to get to this point where you can actually play it, which is good. There might be a couple of bugs here and there, but they're going to be ironed out very soon. Club player level has to do with how much training you can do and some other things. My club country in New Zealand, you can choose pretty much any country around the world. Time zone, where you want your time zone to be based, of course. I'm in New Zealand, so I have it based here. Sponsors. This is one of the first things you do when you get into the club. When you get your club, go to your club and choose a sponsor. Okay? So here, since I did it just before midnight, I'm already 2 days into my my achievement thing. What does it say with this sponsor? I get 1 token per day. Remember those tokens? Plus a login bonus of 7 tokens if you log in for 7 consecutive days. If you're into online management games like me, you'll probably find that you will log in every day anyway. And you get 7 tokens to spend them how you want. Plus 3 tokens per league match win. You got to win the matches. It's not too difficult at the beginning. Later on, don't know, we'll soon see. Login days are based on your club time zone. So I've got it based in New Zealand, so at midnight. If I log in again at 1 past midnight, yeah, it counts. So you can get lots of tokens every season. And also, I signed up for next season, so I don't have to renew it or lose any opportunities for tokens. So I'm going back to my grounds. Oh, look at that. My stadium's already ready. And we'll just turn it around a bit. And finish construction. There it is. Now I can have 500 fans. Yay! How long is my training going to take? It's going to take an hour to upgrade that. I'll show you what my medical building. Upgrade. It's only going to take 5 minutes. So while I'm chatting to you, it's going to cost me $1,000. And I will construct it. And yes. If you want, you can click this to complete. And you can spend tokens to make it upgrade quick if you like. One of those nervously anxious people's like, oh, I want it to upgrade immediately. You can spend 5 tokens on that. But it's only 5 minutes. I'm going to wait. And if you want, I'll make sure I click the X. Oh, I don't have to click it. You can click out of the box. And if you want, you can see at any moment the level of your building and what things you have. This is my medical tech tree. We've got when it finishes in 5 minutes, I'll probably get the medical energy, so I can get some more energy, because you need energy to use the cards. What are these cards? I've got some cards here. Here we go. This is my album of cards. There are 2 types of cards. The ones with these blue icons, and they stay around. And also we have the daily cards. These daily cards you get every day for different reasons. Maybe because you upgrade your hotel or your training and you get these different things. These last until midnight. So if you don't use them, they disappear, and the next day you get more. So with these cards, you use them for example, this is a health card. It's a chest protector card. And it focuses on ribbing injuries, which means you probably get a bonus for ribs. And it's a 10% recovery for chest injuries. Okay, so in the games, your players can get injured, so you play one of those cards and they recover a bit quickly. Then you have some match cards like this one. Not a step back. Increases defensibility against pick and go attacks by 5%. You know, just so when you're in a match, you play that card and it increases your defense ability against those types of games play. So you can see that, like, you can get these cards to improve different areas of your game. Look, this one's for training. It's a skill booster. Focuses on the scrum. It provides skill points for a specified technical skill equal to 5% of club player level. That's the club player level we saw over here. And it's just how much they're going to improve. So every day you can do training, and you have little slots for training where you can apply these cards, and it increases just a little bit more. And okay, you see that progress bar is coming along nicely. So this is just one of my teams. You've got the squad, you've seen the training. You've got a market here also where you can buy using the money, not tokens. With the money, different players for different positions, different levels. Okay. At the beginning, you don't really need to do that, especially right now where everyone's players are just terrible and there's nothing interesting on the market. So save your money if you want. You can do what you like. Competitions. This is my favorite section. Well, one of my favorite sections. I like training the most. These are your upcoming fixtures. These are the league matches. I know that just because I do. Because I am in a league. This is my league. You've got 12 players in the league. This league hasn't started yet. It starts in about 2 days from now. And these are the people I'm playing against. There's Woodward Games. I'm against all of these guys here. And it shows you the matches that are coming up. Okay, ooh, look at that. And if I click on this one, my first match for this league is Woodward Games against Bulldog, whoever that guy is. Okay, ooh. And they're looking at the pre-match. Starts in 7 days. Whoa, okay. It's going to be heavy rain. It's going to be windy. And so it's Woodward Games against this guy. We're both level 1. And this is where you can play cards. Your match days. So I click on that. And I can play if I want not a step back or this one or this one. And to use these cards, you have to use your energy. At the moment, I've only got 1 energy because I've spent my energy training. It renews every night at midnight. But I'm not going to do it now because I'm just going to wait for the game to begin. Wait for the match, for the league to begin. So, okay, that was a little bug there. This happens in 2 days. This is the next match. The one I clicked on was like 6 games away. So my next match, this is the best place to see when your upcoming matches are. So I'm a visitor against this guy. He's got a cool icon. So the other one I was looking at is probably down here somewhere. It doesn't go so far yet. So my next game is in 2 days and 8 hours. So I can click on this and it'll take me to the same screen, everything like that. I haven't played a card yet, so if I want to, I play it. Oh no, I did play a card last night, I think. Anyway. So we'll get out of there. So going back to the competitions. See my upcoming fixtures. Yeah, this is the one. This is why I usually click on here. So in 2 days, 8 hours, 12 minutes, 47 seconds, 46 seconds, 45 seconds. I could go on. It's going to be breezy, and the weather conditions also affect how the style of game and everything like that. So something to pay attention to. I still haven't done my first lineup correctly or my main tactic. I have to do it. I've got 2 days to do it, so I'll probably forget about it in the last moment, and then the game plays and whatever. This is just fun. So we've got leagues. You also got friendly matches. You can instantly do a matchmaking against another one. I haven't set up my squad or tactics or anything, so I'm not going to waste my time doing that just now. But I will show you a 3D match later. You can see it in like a type of 3D match simulation. Still a work in progress, but it's quite cool seeing how everything moves and goes. And what else we got here? Unions, they haven't started yet. They're coming soon. Go back to my grounds. Did my thing... here it is. Look at this. The medical. Construction's finished already. Sweet. Finish construction. And when you finish your construction, you get one of these cool bags. Click on that. And you open it. It's like a loot bag, maybe. Look at that. I got 2 tokens for constructing. I'll collect that, and I get a health card. I'll collect that too. Thank you very much. And when you upgrade a building, it says here my tech tree, my magic potion, I got 1 point. So I'm going to go spend it. And what do I want? At the moment I only have 1 energy to spend. I'm going to click on my medical energy boost. Your medical building officially opens its first clinics dedicated to accelerated injury recovery. Receive 1 card energy, so it's called card energy, from the hospital each day towards spendable card energy. So you don't just have this card energy only for this medical things. You can use this energy across anything. So you might use them all one day in training, or all one day on match tactics, or on health. It's up to you to decide how you spend it. But it's good to have as much energy as possible so you can spend your energy improving different things. I'm going to confirm upgrade. Are you sure? Yes, I'm positive. Okay, so I've already upgraded that to level 1. And how long is it going to take for me to upgrade it to level 2? 15 minutes. Oh, I'll worry about that. Oh, look at this. Remember, I got some cards, and now those red icons means these are going to disappear at the end of the day, but the next day I should get some more, maybe. Focus, shoulder injury, and well, since I'm not playing any matches at the moment, not for a couple of days, I don't really need these, so they're going to disappear. And what can I upgrade while I'm waiting? Okay, you got a hotel. You think that's a strange thing to have, but if you look at the tech tree, this hotel gives you energy boost, the base token income chance. Like, you got the chance to receive 1 token each day. Improve, the amount of money you get. Improves your possibility of epic cards, and as you increase, it increases the card. The chance of epic cards. Epic cards are the best. They're like what are the legendary? No, they're not legendary. They're epic. Wonder if one day they'll have legendary cards. That'd be interesting. Anyway, so we are. Where else? How long is it going to take to upgrade? Let's check my tree. I'm not really interested in any of those at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it there. Club office upgrade. 15 minutes. Do I want a budget boost? Carryover boost? Let's go to my training. Upgrade. It's going to take an hour to do that. Let's do the 15-minute one. Upgrade. And I'll just construct that. Yes. Remember, if you want to complete it, this one's going to cost 5. As the buildings become bigger, it costs more tokens to complete them, because it might take a day or 2 or 3 days to complete a building. Obviously, there'll be more tokens involved to increase the speed of it. So I'm out of there. Don't want that. I'm patient. I'm patient with these games. I'm in it for the long run. So that's improving. And if you click up the top here, I've actually got 3 teams. Got Woodward Games, which is based in New Zealand. Woodward Chile, which is based in, Chile. And we have Woodward England, which is based in England. I'm going to go to my Woodward Chile one. And look at that. All my training. I did this one beforehand. Finish construction. Finishing. Yay! I get a bag of goodies. What do I get in my bag of goodies? Tokens. Usually upgrading a building, you get tokens. Usually 2. Training card, skill booster card. Yeah, I like it. And I've got 1 point to spend. I've already got, so I'm in tier 2 now. I've already spent it on training energy. Now what I want to do is open up a training slot. which means I can play more cards. When you start off, you have one slot and you can only play one training card, but now I've got open up 2 slots, so it's like you can play 2 cards, which means your players improve a lot quicker, a lot better, and that is what you want. So I'm going to, your club opens a new training field, receive +1 card slot on each training session for a total of 2 slots per session. Yes, I always focus on training my players up as much as possible, more than any other thing. And I want to do that. Confirm. Are you sure? 100% sure. And there it is. So if I go to... Okay, let's get out of here. What can I upgrade? I haven't upgraded this yet. Upgrade. Gonna take 5 minutes. I'm patient. So if I go to my squad... Have I done training here yet? No, I haven't. Look. So this is the training section. It's divided into 2 areas. You've got technical training, where you can say which players train in which area. When you start off, you only have 2 sessions, either forward sessions or the back sessions. Depends on what you're interested in. And over here we have the physical training. And you only start off with the all-rounder regime, which means it trains all of these skills evenly for everyone. And let's see what happens when I run the physical training. Make sure they're all ticked. No one's with injuries, because I think when you train with injuries, it could cause your players to be injured a little more for longer, or provoke it, or make it worse. Run physical training! Let's see what happens here. Okay. So cool. You can see how you get XP. All of your players have certain XP levels. And to go up to the next level, I need 1700 XP to go up to level 17 for this player. Obviously, the higher the level, the more XP that you need. So you get these little yellow icons here. That's just like popped, which means it increased to the next level, to level 16, and over here level 17. Cool. And you can see some of them popped more than others for some reason, not too sure why, but I'm happy that it did happen. And let's go to the technical part. Now you can unlock more training sessions eventually. And there you decide, I want all of my forwards to train in the forwards, all of them in the back session, but also you get other ones, like you can focus on the hookers or the wings or the props or breaking the lines, and just different areas specifically. You can train specific players in certain areas, and of course the skills increase a lot faster. But when you just start off, you only have the basics. So my options are put all of my players into the forward session or the back session. What does that mean? Forward session means they trade 8% of club player level, trains them all in scrum, maul, rucking, counter rucking, and tackling. Or I could train them all in the back session, and which means it trains in passing, catching, kicking, line breaking, tackling, and awareness. Well, kicking's not going to be useful for my forwards. Catching, maybe not. Line breaking, I'm just going to train them all in, at the moment, in the back session. Doesn't really matter. And then you've got these 2 spaces where I can play my cards. I've got 3 energy. Yes. Oh, look at this. I've got an epic card. Look at this. This is a normal card. To play it, you just need 1 skill card energy, whatever it is. 1 card energy. Provide skill points for a specified technical skill equal to 5% of club player level. 5%, but when it's epic, look at that, 30%, which is sweet. So, of course, I'm going to play this. But it's a scrum card. So what I want to do is I want to change change it to a scrum. So it just increases, maybe there's some type of synergy between the cards you play and the type of training you do, like little bonuses here and there. I'm just gonna do that. So we've got all of my players in the forwards, which trains in those things, which they're all useful. And I'm going to play. And how do you play your cards? You just grab it. Look at that orange glow around it. I like epic cards. It says epic too. So you just drag it down to here. And this is 1 skill points. And if you look at this here, it says 3 out of 3 remaining. Boom. I'm down to 2 out of 3 remaining. And I've got 2, means I've got 2 skill points I can use. And line out throwing, I'm not going to choose that because it's only beneficial for one player, your hooker, your number 2. Player number 2 in the squad. So I'm going to do tackling, because tackling is be more useful for the forwards, the backs, and everyone. So I'm going to do that one. And I'm down. I've only got 1 skill point. What is it? I'm going to have 1 energy point left. As I mentioned before, I think the red ones means they disappear at the end of the day. They'll probably get renewed. So I'm not worried about missing out on that. But also you have the counter. You got these blue ones, which means they stay in your deck, because they're cards. They stay in your deck until you use them. So you don't have to worry about using them. So try and use these red ones first. And when you're ready, click ready. Now, something you really have to do, otherwise you'll be kicking yourself. Click activate, which means it's ready to be used, because sometimes you have more than one regime and you forget to click activate, and you lose your cards that you played and they don't trade, and it's like, no, it's one of those. It's an online game, but yeah, you sort of like, it can be a bit frustrating. So click activate. Activate this regime. You'll not be able to edit the regime sessions again until the entire regime has been trained. Yes, that's what we want. And once you're set up, all of the regimes have been done. Run technical training, and then you got this quick screen that goes by. Ooh, look at the scrum. That went by really quickly. It'd be nice if that were a little slower, but anyway. So my lock, which is my number 4 and number 5 player, he's popped up to level 24. Cool. Gorosito. Robert. My hooker, it's not what you think. It's the guy that throws the ball into the lineouts. But if you're a rugby player, you know those things. I'm not talking about other types of hookers. He's popped up to level 21, and you can see the skills increased depending on the player, the position. For example, my fullback and my fly hard, my centers, my backs, they didn't increase as much. They only got like 57, 27. My wing only got 27 XP. But you'll notice that my forwards, since we're focusing more on the forward skill, they increased more. 138 XP, 135, my other lock, my prop. So they all increased more. So at the beginning you may want to vary your skills unless you want your forward pack to be incredibly strong but your backs are going to be weak, or vice versa. Your backs can be really strong but your forwards are going to be useless. So it's up to you to start at the beginning. But using the technical trees, you can upgrade your skills and what you can train and everything like that. So we're out of there. So I've only got 1 energy point, and player info, line up, I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. And we're going to my grounds, because I had something being built somewhere. Yes, look at that, my medical things, ready. Finish construction, oh yeah. Get my bag of goodies, and yep, you get 2 tokens for doing it. And I've got another health card. And these are your ones that they stay in your deck. They don't disappear after 1 day, I think. And I've got a bonus point I can spend. And what I want, medical energy boost. Yes! Your medical building officially opens its first clinics dedicated to accelerated injury recovery. Yes! Are you sure? Yes. So now look, I've got 2 energy. which I can use later, and it's helpful because later on the cards have different energy requirements. Like at the moment, all of mine are, I only got 1 energy point. Or let's go over here. Look, here's an example. For my lower leg moon boot, it's a 40% recovery for lower leg injuries, focusing on calf injuries. I need 4 energy points. And if I wanted to play that right now, I couldn't because I don't have the energy. So that's why it's good to have as much energy available to spend. You can't buy this energy. It's just something that you collect over time by improving your buildings and everything like that. And out of there. So, oh, what did I get? Oh, I've already seen it. Head cap and neck collar. Okay, cool. I'm sure it's going to be useful later. And what level is this? How long is it going to take to upgrade that? 15 minutes. What I want to do is I want to upgrade something. Oh, let's go upgrade the north stand. It's only going to take a minute. It's only going to cost me $200 because we've got no fans there and it's really quiet down that end. So, start construction. Yeah. So while I'm chatting to you, you have these amenities, and these help you. This is where I get my epic cards, one every day by choosing the review hub or the tactical club. If I click on this, here it is, my review hub. Cool. A place for players to warm down after a match while they review video and stats to identifying skills where they can improve, and adds an epic training card to your training card deck every day. My recommendation, if you're starting out in this, choose this one first, because you get an epic training card every single day, which means they're going to increase instead of 5%, at least 30% every day, which is like you want your players to be powerful. I shouldn't tell you this, otherwise you'll beat my team, but I'll let you know. These are the secrets. Okay, so my stadium seats are almost ready. Where is it? Over here. Oh, it's ready now. Only took a minute. And yay! I've now got 500 fans that can sit down there. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade that anymore. Upgrade my stadium. It's going to take a day to upgrade it. I'm going to say construct. Boom. Are you sure you want to start construction? Yes. And it's going to take a day. If I want to, I could complete it in 5. That's quite cheap. So you can see, I think the next level that costs more tokens. I'm going to spend that. You watch this. Spend 5 tokens. Ta-da! Stadium, finish construction. Yes! Open. Get 2 tokens for finishing a construction and a match tactics card, a range resistor card. Cool. Out of there. And the most important thing, I've got my magic potion to upgrade something. So I've already got my 2 amenity plots they're my first things that I want to upgrade in my stadium. I've already got the tactical energy boost, so I want another tactical slot. So at the moment, if we go to my competition, my first game is against Hot Milk Rugby Club. What a name. In 3 days. You see, I've got 1 tactical match space, groove. Other 2 are locked. The way to unlock this is getting, where am I going? The other way is going to up here, tactical slot 2. Are you sure? Confirm upgrade. Yes. And it goes green. And now, if I go to my competitions, go to here, look at that, I've got no extra space to play cards. And if I want, I can play, hold the line, increases defensibility against drive attacks by 30%. I can play this now. And I can play any of these. Rain resistor reduces the effect of wet weather by 50%. Of course, I've only got 2 energies, so I wouldn't be able to play that. But I'm not going to play any cards at the moment. And we are out of there. How do we get out of here? Go to the grounds. And you see the grounds are a little bit better, I think. Yeah, maybe. And to upgrade it to the next level, oh, it's going to take 2 days and $10,000. And what could I get? Apply for an Epic's Tactics card deck, maybe. Training. I want to make my training the best thing ever. So I'm going to, because if I increase this level, I get an extra skill regime. Yes, that's what I want next. Which means it can, instead of just having forwards and, what's the other one? And the backs, I can get another one, more focused skill. And so I'm going to do this. It's going to be an hour's time. Okay, and let's go check out another team, see what's happening there. My Woodward England team. Here I finished my stadium. Yay! Get my box of goodies, or my bag of goodies. Open, collecting this, and I've got 2 skill points. Ooh, I think because I didn't use my other one. Because I want my amenity plot. This is what I want to show you. Confirm upgrade. That's like really important. And I want an energy. Some more energy. Confirm upgrade. Look at that. At the moment I have 1 available. It's going to increase to 2. Oh yeah, that's what I want. So, now that I've done that about the amenity plot, do I want to upgrade that? Let's go see if there's something else I can upgrade. Upgrade, 1 hour. I'll do that. Construct. Go on, you want to. Now, about this amenity. Ooh, hang on, I've got a card here. What do I got? Watch the outside. In position. Cool. So going to the amenities. Look at this. Now, this is where you need your tokens, is for these amenities. Make sure you always have 14 tokens available to spend here. So at the moment I've got the review hub, which adds an epic training card to your training card deck every single day, which is brilliant. I'm not going to swap that. If you want to swap it, you can, but no. But here I'm going to, and these are your options. You've got a bank to protect your money, so your money and tokens don't disappear for after 7 days. They're stored for 7 days. Epic match tactics. What have I got? Match tactics card to your stadium card deck every day. Now this is the part where I wonder, should I get the ambulance? An ambulance and 2 paramedics on standby during all matches. This reduces the chance of any injury by 50%, which is a good thing to have. Players with 100% health cannot receive severe injuries. Now, or I could have an epic match tactic card in the stadium deck every day. And that's going to help me win. So I either want, I don't know what to do. I can either have an epic match tactic card every single day, which will help me win games, maybe. But at the same time, I've got players that are injured, might be more difficult to win. I mean, I should go for the ambulance, but I've got other players that can cover, maybe. Reduces the chance of, or maybe I should go for this one. Not worry about the epic match tactics at the beginning, because everyone's got useless players to begin with, really low levels. So I'm going to choose that. Purchase ambulance amenity for 14 tokens, yes. And that's going to be interesting because I'm going to see whether, because my other 2 teams, I don't have the ambulance. I've got the match tactics. So it's going to see how frequently, it's going to be interesting to see how frequently my other players get injured. So, out of there. And I'm already doing the training. I should have done my hotel. Oh well, whatever. So that's going to be ready in 57 minutes. So, basically, this is just a quick overview of this is just my quick version of the Blackout Rugby sports management game. It only launched like within the last 24 hours, so this is your time. If you sometimes think, oh, I wish I had started this game at the beginning. Now is the time to start playing this. If you love rugby, you're going to really enjoy this. And the first matches don't begin until another 2 days or so you can get used to how things are and how everything works out and things like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick stream about this launch day of Blackout Rugby. And we'll see you another time. Have an awesome day.